It's Super Videos back at you for another video. So we have some new promotional photos, teaser images for the second half of season 7 that we're going to take a look at here. So I have a link to where you can find these images in the description below, so you can go and check them out. So we have one photo here that is at the hilltop in that mansion that Gregory has, and this image is from TV Line. So I'm assuming this is from the mid-season premiere of season 7 episode 9. So this is basically when Rick and the others came back to the hilltop and we saw them go towards the mansion, and I'm assuming this is probably when they're gonna talk with Gregory to get him to join them in the fight against the Saviors. It's a cool little image. We have Gregory at his desk. He has that usual sneaky expression on his face. We have Rick, who looks like he's staring at Gregory. Of course, we have Maggie there as well. She's also one that does not like Gregory. We saw her punch Gregory in the face earlier during this half. And in this image, we see she has this angry / concerned expression on her face, as if Gregory is saying something that she doesn't really like. And of course, in the background, we have the others who are at the hilltop. Michonne, we have Carl, we have Daryl, and we have Tara. We don't see Jesus or Sasha. They may be there, but they're just not in this image. But if you take a look at the expression on everyone's face, you can see that they're not happy about Gregory. So Gregory is probably saying that he doesn't want to join. And that's why everyone is kind of angry or has an angry face or expression because of that. Then we have some more sort of teaser images from comicbook.com. The link is in the description below. These are also on AMC's website, so you can go and check them out there as well. So this first one, we have shadow of some people cast on the concrete. I think this image is probably from the exchange between the kingdom and the saviors, because if you remember from the promo of season 7B or the second half of season 7, there's this one scene with the members of the kingdom and they're kind of drawing guns on one another with the saviors. I'm assuming this image is from that scene, which is cool. Then we have this image. We have some rubber duckies. Not quite sure what to make of this. I'm not even sure why this is a promotional image, but you can let me know what you think about this. I don't have any comments about this. Then we have this image of Dynamite, which is pretty cool. Now this gets me very excited for All Out War, which is not the second half, of course, but nevertheless, it's very close and I'm very excited for it. But for this particular image, we don't know if they're actually going to be using Dynamite or if this is just a teaser image, but it's pretty cool. If you take a look at the sneak peek for 709, Daryl is saying we should just blow him up, so this may be related to that. They may end up following Daryl's ideas. We have to wait and see what they do, but it's a cool little image. Then we have an image of some melons. Again, not sure what the significance of these are and what they're foreshadowing or what they're hinting at, but I'm assuming this is probably at the kingdom because of course they have fruits and everything, so I'm assuming it's from the kingdom. But other than that, there's really nothing else I can draw from this. Then we have this image of a walker that is kind of melted into the concrete, which is very cool. This reminds me of two things actually. Partially, it reminds me of the melted walkers back in season 5. If you remember when they went back to Atlanta to save Beth, there was one scene where Rick and the others were attacked. In that location, we had some walkers that were melted into the concrete. So this reminds me of that. But also it reminds me of Bicycle Girl from season 1 as well. I think it was episode 1. So this is cool because it kind of reminds me of two different points in time during the series, which is very cool. Then we have this image of this bike. There's nothing really we can say about this. I don't have a lot of comments. It's just a bike. I'm pretty sure this bike is probably not from Alexandria. It might be from the hilltop or the kingdom or somewhere else. Then we have this image of some lights with some toolbox attached to this light. It might be from another bike. I'm not sure. Not quite sure what to make of that. It's an interesting image as well. Then we have some walnuts, much like the melons. Not sure about the significance of this. Again, it could be at the kingdom. It could be at the hilltop. Not sure. Then we have a bucket. Not sure what the significance of the bucket is. There's some paper on it. It could be important. I'm not sure. If you have any ideas about what it could be, let me know in the comment section below. Then we have this picture of a grave that is being dug. Now, of course, this could be in any location. I don't think it's Alexandria, but it could be anywhere. And it could be for anyone. It could be for Negan's next victim, or it could be for someone else. Maybe a savior, maybe a member of the kingdom, maybe Richard, maybe someone like that. It's a cool image. And that's basically it. That's the last one. Most of them are really random in my opinion, but if you remember, we had similar images for the first half of season 7, and some of those were very random as well. But if you go back and look at those, most of them were just things that were in the background. They didn't even concentrate on them. So I think it's the same thing here. They're just going to be things that are going to be in the background. They're just cool teaser images, and there's no significance really to them. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back for another video.